What is split toning and why would I want to do it to my images? Well, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use it in your images and why you might want to. Stick around. Before I talk about the split toning panel in Lightroom's Develop module, we all see these filters that are available to us in all the social media platforms that we use. Snapchat, Instagram, you can quickly apply a filter to just about any image and just quickly change looks. And inside of Lightroom, you can do that here also, but you can also create your own presets. And split toning is one of the ways that you can actually change the colors in your image and give it like a filtery type of look. So and when you're starting out and just learning photography, and this is something that I went through, I don't know if Eric did, but I know I did. You're looking for your look or your style. So you might have a style that you're going for and you want to emulate a photographer that you follow or that you like. And this is one of the ways to, you can tweak your style a little bit with the split toning panel. You can create a preset and easily apply the same look to many images. So I'm going to jump in and show you how we can use it, and then I'll take you through maybe one image and just quickly show you how to do it. But then I'm going to show you how you can actually save what you've done as a preset. This way, if you have a look you're going for, you say, oh, I love the way this came out. Well, now I'm going to apply it to all my images and I want this to be my look. Well, you can do that. Lightroom makes it very easy, and I'm going to show you how. So I'm back here in Lightroom's Develop module, and what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be showing you the split toning panel. And this image has already been edited. This is the way I like it. And I'm going to come down here. Well, you can see the adjustments I've made in the basic panel. And I'm going to come down here to split toning. And there's two ways to use this split toning panel. Split toning affects the colors in the shadows and then the highlights, and you can apply them each individually and then balance them with this balance slider. So you can grab these sliders and add saturation. Look at the image and you can see how it's being affected. And you can also change the color with the sliders. So if you wanted to add a different tone to your image, I'm going to zero these out by double clicking on them. The other way that you can do this is you can click in this box and grab this color picker. Now what's going to happen is, depending on you, if the higher part of the color is going to be a more saturated look, the lower part is going to be just a little bit of an application of the color, and then you have the whole color palette here to work with. So if I click in the reddish side here down low, it's going to add a slight red tone to the highlights. Now if I come up here, it's going to add a heavy one, and across the board. So you can do this, pick any color you like. So let's see if we can make a vintage look for Cinderella's castle here. So I like that kind of a look there for the highlights, and now we're going to do the same thing in the shadows. I can do it with the sliders, but for me it's easier to just grab this picker and add a little greenish tone to it, maybe yellow. And now if I click the Y button, and now you can see when I clicked on those colors in the color box, it adjusted the sliders accordingly. And I can go back and forth between them here. So you can see how, if I wanted to affect it, I could. I actually like it. Not sure where I like it. Maybe right there. So if I click on the Y key, it'll show me a before and after of the image. And you can see what a difference the split toning had on it. Eric and I really don't use this too much, but this is how you would create a Instagram filtery type of effect. Now Lightroom provides you with some already over here in the presets panel. So if I scroll over these, if you look in this little preview window, it's going to show you what it would look like with different presets there. And these don't just have to be split toning presets. These can be all of your adjustment presets. You can add anything to a preset that you want. But what I'm going to do is, I like the way this looks and I want to apply it to more images, let's say.
I can come over here, click the plus button in presets. Now I'm inside user presets. I can decide where I want to put this. So I can create a folder, put it in custom presets, put it in user presets. I'm just going to leave it there, and I'm going to call it Castle Vintage. And if you look underneath, you'll see all of the different adjustments that you can apply to your image in a preset. Now, I only have split toning checked off because that's all I want to save in this preset. If I wanted to save all of the adjustments that have been done to this image, I can click them. I could do basic tones, clarity, sharpening, whatever it is that I wanted, it'll save into the preset that I'm creating. But I just want to save the tone. So what I'm going to do, and by the way, just so you know, process version, always leave this checked off. Not sure why. I was just told to a long time ago when I was learning Lightroom, and I've always just left it. So it's just one of those things that I just know should be checked off. And I'm going to hit create. So now there's Castle Vintage right here. So let's open up another image. So I don't have any other images edited from this set, but let's say this one right here. Now, obviously it's a little crooked and it hasn't been edited, but let's click on Castle Vintage for that one. And it applies the exact same preset to that. So now you can see how if you have a set of images that are, it could be anything. It could be a portrait of kids, it could be a landscape, it could be anything. If you want them to have a consistent look, or you as a photographer are going for a consistent look, this is a great way to have a starting point where you apply your look and then you can edit from there. So there's a few different ways you can use this for yourself. You can do it image by image. You can apply it to a whole set. You can have all of your photography look like this. But that's basically how you can use the split toning in Lightroom. So think of it more like a filter than split toning. That's pretty much how I see it. But you know, it is what it is. It's called split toning. I guess that's what it's actually doing. But you know, in Instagram and Snapchat and the way we use things like this, it's really a filter. That's what we would call it. But here you go. So that's it. That's everything in the split toning panel here, and how to add a preset for one. Okay, we'll see you in the next one.
So that's it. Split toning. It's a very small tool. It's, you know, you can quickly adjust your images. We don't use it much. Eric and I, if you follow our photography, we kind of stay with a more natural look, and we don't add like a color cast to the image. But if that's what you're going for and that's what you like, you know, it's there. So hopefully you understand how to use it and now how to save it as a preset. If you like what we're doing, click like. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more video content like this. And if you have any questions, always ask them in the comments. We'll be happy to help. Okay, thanks. See you in the next one.